2016, the Supreme Court of the Philippines was faced with a landmark case, Poe Llamanzares v. COMELEC. This case revolved around Grace Poe, a prominent political figure, and her eligibility to run for president. The Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, had disqualified her, raising questions about her citizenship and residency. The controversy sparked nationwide debates, as Poe was a foundling, an abandoned child whose biological parents were unknown. The legal challenge centered on whether she could be considered a natural-born Filipino citizen, a constitutional requirement for presidential candidates. This scene sets the stage for understanding the legal and social complexities that the Supreme Court had to address. Heart of the Poe Llamanzares case lay in two main legal issues: citizenship and residency. First, the question was whether Grace Poe, as a foundling, could be recognized as a natural-born Filipino. The Constitution requires presidential candidates to be natural-born citizens, but the law was unclear about the status of foundlings. Second, the case examined whether Poe had met the 10-year residency requirement. COMELEC argued that she fell short, while Poe maintained she had lived in the Philippines long enough. These issues were not just technicalities, they touched on fundamental rights and the interpretation of the Constitution, making the case a significant moment in Philippine legal history. March 8, 2016, the Supreme Court delivered its decision. In a majority ruling, the court declared that Grace Poe is a natural-born Filipino citizen. The justices reasoned that foundlings like Poe are presumed to be natural-born citizens if found in the Philippines, as this aligns with international law and the principles of justice and equality. The court also ruled that Poe had satisfied the residency requirement. This decision not only allowed Poe to run for president but also set a precedent for the treatment of foundlings in the country. The ruling was widely discussed, highlighting the balance between strict legal interpretation and broader notions of fairness and inclusion.